Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we all hear you. We all hear you. Just a moment. Yeah, CSK, you can start now.
Yeah, uh, good evening all. I think in Russia there's morning, so let me say good morning to Gleb Stokin. So, hello all, hello everyone. Welcome to our Insider Crypto News channel. We are going to start this AMA session in a few minutes. Before that, let me welcome everyone. So, in this AMA session, we're excited. Welcome up the exciting crypto project named CELLFRAME, which span the world around them with their quantum encryption technology. And in the today's session, we have Mr. Gleb Sidorkin. He's the chief guest, and his role is PR and marketing head of CELLFRAME. Welcome, Mr. Gleb Sidorkin.
Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty new to the company CELLFRAME, but I've been here for over a month now. I've tried to learn as much as I can, and I'm very excited about the company and to share it and talk about it with you guys. I actually, the company is based in Siberia in Novosibirsk region in Akademgorodok, and that's where I live. So right now it's 5 p.m. where we are. So already afternoon, and so we're also in Asia. It's very nice to
Yeah,
meet you
okay, thank
guys
you.
and talk to you.
Yeah, thank you. So, shall we directly go into the AMA session? So, before that, do you have anything to say about your CELLFRAME as an intro, so that after that we can start our AMA session, Mr. Gleb?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, so again, I'm Gleb. I'm on the PR content side of things here at CELLFRAME. CELLFRAME is an interesting project. We've been building for 5 years now, kind of from the ground up. And it's pretty ambitious. It's almost like a competitor. It's a basic level 0, level 1 project. So our competitors are some big names like Ethereum or Polkadot. But I think that, CELLFRAME has a bright future because ultimately, it's not the first blockchain that's going to be the most useful. We think that we're building a blockchain that's works really well, it's really fast, and that's going to enable blockchain technology to spread throughout the world to people with all kinds of devices, as well as the fog computing aspect. So as a service-oriented blockchain, CELLFRAME is really designed to host kind of the next generation of fog computing, which in many ways we think is going to beat out cloud services because they can be faster, more decentralized, and take advantage of people's kind of unused hardware that they have lying around. So that's my general take on CELLFRAME, and I'm happy to answer other questions.
Okay, thank you, Gleb. So, before that, let us give a small intro for our the community. Actually, it is a Indian community, but basically we are majority are Tamil community. Okay, so here the Tamil community we have invested some lot of Tamil groups, Tamil crypto groups invested something in CELLFRAME. So based on the actually we need some more. We have some questions, so let me ask the questions one by one. So let me introduce Mr. Batman from Sean Crypto YouTube channel owner. So he's going to ask the first question. So welcome, Batman. Can you take up from me and you can ask the first question?
Hello.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, club,
Yeah.
and hello to everyone. And I very appreciate to all of who all are participating in this AMA. I very appreciate to everyone, and also I'm very happy to be a part of this AMA. And myself is Sean. I belongs to the Sean Crypto YouTube channel, which is based on the Tamil community in working in India. Hello, club. Welcome to this Insider Crypto News channel. And I have a certain queries and certain or else you can assume that one I want to some information from you. So what is my question means? Yeah, everybody is know that CELLFRAME is it will be based on node running platform. So really surprised to node running on the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi is the local example, is the portable server, I know, but it's also the cost efficiency. But I want to know the expertly every more feasible way. For example, we can run it like a mobile or any other Android device. This kind of things when you are going to be updated on that.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Yeah, so yeah, the Raspberry Pi, it's a great little device. We were demonstrating the potential of CELLFRAME to run on a fairly small, low-powered computer, and we showed it at the Blockchain Live conference, and people were pretty excited about it. And people were even asking, hey, can we buy a Raspberry Pi from you guys preloaded with a node on it? So I thought that was a cool idea. But yeah, in general, the CELLFRAME network is fundamentally designed to run on very low power equipment. So in a lot of our press materials, we talk about a smart fridge. Just some smart IoT device in your home can also run, will be able to run CELLFRAME node. And the reason that we can do that is because of the way that it's designed from the start. Dimitri and the rest of the team focus on writing code in pure C, and that allows is part of what allows CELLFRAME to be extremely fast and lightweight and execute on a number of devices, including cell phones. So you could have a Raspberry Pi, you could have a smart fridge and be running a node, and that's always plugged in, and you can just forget it and leave it on and make money through different things like fog computing services or through the proof of stake algorithm. But as far as cell phones, yes, we are working on an Android version of our dashboard and for running a node. So in the future, it will be possible to run on smartphones as well.
Thanks, Club. Thanks for very explanation and clear about it. We can expect the Android devices to run the node we can in 2023 or 24. When we can expect it?
I don't have a timeline for the Android app. It was actively being built recently. Right now, the priority for the team is to get to the main net, so we have a lot of focus on that. But as soon as we have a timeline for Android, we'll let you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's.
Thanks, sir. And my another one.
Karthikeyan will continue.
Go ahead from here. Thank you, Club. Thank you very much for your answer. I'm clear about it. Karthikeyan, can you please take it from here? Karthikeyan.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Batman. Let me ask the next question. So shall I ask Mr.
Yeah, you can.
Gleb?
Actually, it is a collective. It is a collective question of from most.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The next question. Actually, we saw some interesting updates about fog computing and DEX. So may you share some updates on them?
Hi, yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, as far as DEXs, you can already check out, we have sort of built the tool to have a DEX inside of the CELLFRAME dashboard. That's going to be functional when the mainnet is launched, and I can tell you about that more in the future. As far as fog computing, I do appreciate the opportunity to talk about that more. It's a big part of what we're aiming for in the near future with CELLFRAME. So fog computing on CELLFRAME is kind of a win-win scenario for everybody involved. because the people who are participating in the network can profit from using their computing power. The people that use the services can benefit from a great distributed service that's very secure and fast. And then also people that write the dApps, the authors of the different apps for fog computing, they will also be able to earn money from their work as authors. So one thing that we've announced recently is this product called ConfCall, which will be launching shortly. So that's an example of fog computing where people can use their CPU and GPU capabilities to participate in a video streaming network. So this has applications in video conferencing, anything that involves pushing video and other media over the internet. So that there's going to be the video conferencing tool, but there will also be tools that run through that same kind of plugin for, say, restreaming video, right? So YouTube streams all across the world. They have data centers that they send the content to, that then the streams locally. And so the CELLFRAME network can create a very powerful worldwide network of video and media streaming. And so that will be the kind of first great demonstration of fog computing capabilities of CELLFRAME. So that's just one example. Also we've already built a VPN on the CELLFRAME network called CELLVPN. So that's also sort of an example of fog computing. But I think when once we launch the ConfCall video streaming service, it'll become more clear for people how the fog computing, the power of it. Because, for example, if someone has, say, a huge video card rig that they bought to mine Ethereum, and now that they don't have anything to do with it, they can use that power to participate in this video streaming network. So we think that's going to be pretty huge. So yeah, and you can use, and it's not only for people with giant video cards, it's also for people with maybe a Raspberry Pi, because often the video card in the Raspberry Pi isn't put to use. So it can be put to use in this fog computing process. So it's a very exciting aspect and something that we're building actively on CELLFRAME.
Yeah, thank you, Club. So, okay, from your answers, we can expect that after the rise of fog computing, the traditional cloud computing will be slowly reduced in the market. Am I right?
Whether or not it will replace traditional cloud computing, I think, there's a good chance of that. The big data centers, I don't know if you guys have seen in California, the huge, in order for Google and Amazon to provide cloud services for people, they have to have these huge data centers in the desert. And then also those are centralized services. So I think it is very possible that, when fog computing really takes off, the cloud might be abandoned. But I mean, I think there's still going to be cloud services for a while, but I think, pretty soon fog computing can become the more attractive offering.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So we are expecting soon execution, okay, the nearby. Okay, then I hope everyone is understand. So let me go on to the next question.
Let me just add one more thing to that about fog computing. The energy usage, right, is a big deal these days. Energy, we can see around the world that energy is getting more expensive. So I think fog computing solves that a bit because, you have devices that are already being powered. You don't have to spend extra energy to power a specific cloud server.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me ask the next question. Here we have a lot of stakeholders, as I already said. So may you please explain the functionality and reward system in your AVR stream?
For AVR stream, yes, certainly. So this is the plugin that Dmitry and the team have created to do the video conferencing and video restreaming in the fog computing realm. So the way that the rewards are doled out is, like I mentioned before, so there's the network itself. So the people that just run the master node on CELLFRAME that provide block generation, they get a reward for being a node operator. Then the ecosystem developers, the people who, basically our team right now, but eventually a bigger community, the ecosystem developers will get a fee or a slice of the fees from the fog computing services. And then the TDAP developers. So a TDAP, as most of you maybe know, is kind of our version of a DApp. It's called a true distributed app. So the third-party developers for the TDAP will also get their share of the fee, the author fee. Right. So that's how the fees from conf call will be distributed. As far as the actual mechanism for delivering the rewards, we're planning for conf call to have its own token. That hasn't been really announced or launched yet, but that's the plan right now. So there'll be rewards given out in conf call tokens, and then also in cell tokens for the people supporting the network itself. So that's basically the distribution of rewards with the video streaming.
So video streaming and con call all may have those who have mining rigs, they can use it for con call or cloud computation. They can get reward from that. So that's your final point. Okay, am I getting clear?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So all those mining rigs can be used to make an awesome and fast video streaming product and white label products as well, and they can be rewarded for that. Yeah, and also, the video conferencing product itself, Conf Call, is going to have some interesting features, such as kind of more immersive features that will allow you to sort of have directionality in your conversation of who's to your left, who's to your right, stuff like that. So we're excited to show the capabilities.
Can we ask one more question on the same?
Of course, yeah.
Who will be the users of conf call? It is for regular local commercial use or any other particular meetings or like?
That means the enterprise.
Enterprise type. Do you have any?
It's both. It's so Conf Call is planned as a public app, so that'll compete with Zoom. And one of the reasons that we wanted to build it is internally in the company we have a pretty big team of developers, and they're always having to do video conferences to talk to each other and plan out their day and their week. And we noticed that Zoom isn't the best product, so that's part of the motivation to do Conf Call is to have a better conferencing product than Zoom, and it's going to be able to host more people because there tends to be with the existing video conferencing products, there tends to be problems when you start to add 12, 30, 100 people to the call. So yeah, that's the plan for Zoom, but then as well, enterprise solutions as well. So companies that want us to build a white label product for them for video conferencing, that's going to be another avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think it is more than enough for this answer. So I can move to the next question. This is the question actually most of them want to ask. So let me ask the question. Actually, for CELLFRAME, how is the bear market, and what is your market strategy and development in this bear market?
Yeah, hopefully, the bear market maybe is showing some signs of ending. We don't know how long it's going to last, but I feel like there have been some good signs lately. The priority, I think, for any company in a bear market, or any especially young company, is just to build, and that's what we're putting all our resources into building, getting into the main net, and getting going. So it's a time to build, and a lot of companies have gone into financial crisis because of this bear market. Luckily, CELLFRAME is financially stable. We have CELLFRAME is ultimately a decentralized project. But right now, most of the developers who are developing CELLFRAME are employed by DemLabs, which is a company that's the mother company of the CELLFRAME project. And they've been working since 2007. They started as an outsourcing company. And so that company itself is diverse and it has stable financial backing. So luckily for us, DemLabs is stable. We're building. And when the bear market ends, and as we know, the crypto mass adoption wave is not going to be stopped. We're going to be doing better. And then ultimately, our finances of DemLabs, ultimately that's not going to be relevant because CELLFRAME is going to be a distributed, international, decentralized project with developers coming from all over the world and building independently on CELLFRAME. So we're looking forward to a point where, a bear market won't be a problem for CELLFRAME because there'll be tons of different teams working on it, and they'll all have their own independent source of revenue, etc.
Okay, including in this question, including I am asking one more question. So, is there any another market strategy in the upcoming year? Since okay, even though since we are in bear market, uh, is there any plan of different kind of market strategy to move the CELLFRAME to the next level?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite get the beginning of your question. You're asking what our market strategy is for the next year?
Not only next year. Actually, now currently we are in bear market. So as you said, most of the cryptos are in struggling. So those who are having a good backup, they are only sustaining. So in this bear market, how our CELLFRAME is sustaining? That is what kind of market strategy we are using in this bear market. That is the question. So if you sustain in the bear market, so what is the next market strategy in the upcoming year? That's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing your audio. Can you maybe try to ask the question one more time briefly?
Okay, I think.
Let me clear. Okay, after sustaining your market, do you have any plan for new listing, all those things, any big exchanges, those type of
right.
Or because it is not yet listed in not very big exchanges, because all are holding in small exchanges. So that's why if after surveying the bear market, what will be the move of CELLFRAME? That was his question.
In terms of listing on exchanges, it's a difficult question because we've had interest from some big exchanges for example, Coinbase has reached out to us, and they, that's the goal, right? Is to get to one of the top tier exchanges. And for Coinbase, I think they're not ready to list us because they're waiting for the true decentralization to happen. So when I think when the mainnet is live and we have more and more teams around the world working on CELLFRAME, then I think we're going to have a clear path to listing on a big exchange. As far as smaller exchanges, we're open to proposals from other exchanges, but our budget, with the bear market, we're putting all our efforts into development, and so I don't have the budgetary power to say what exchanges we want to list on or not. But I think that my general sense is that the team does not want to spend a lot of money on exchange listing fees right now. It's important that we put as much of that into the development. So I think with the bear market, that's the focus of the company, is to focus on development. But on the other hand, expanding to other exchanges, I think, is important, and we're going to look at any proposals that come in from other exchanges.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Next question is continuing by our GSB. One more GSB from CryptoBytes. He is asking the question.
Hi, Gleb.
Hello.
How are you, man?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
It's glad to have you in our group for this AMS system.
Thanks.
I have one question. I think many have known this question. Let me ask that. Recently, Vitalik has tweeted that the elliptical curves can be compromised even with the supercomputers. Does CELLFRAME have the answer to this statement, or what CELLFRAME thinks about this statement? Can you please explain?
Thanks. Yeah. I think I know what the team thinks about the statement, and it's like, we told you so. Really, from what I understand from the team's history, in 2017, that was the year that development on CELLFRAME started, basically with Dmitri's impetus. And at that time, there was already proven that quantum computers work. IBM and Google created the first quantum supercomputers in 2017, and that's when Dmitri got the team together and started working on CELLFRAME. So that was 5 years ago. And for some reason now, 5 years later, a lot of people are talking about the quantum threat. It's kind of been pretty big, I've noticed, in the mass media, and Vitalik is tweeting about it. So 5 years ago, people were laughing at Dmitri and the team because they were like, what is this quantum threat stuff you're talking about? But now, 5 years later, it's very serious. Nobody's laughing anymore. It's now people are talking about real threats to the Bitcoin network. I mean, there's so much value locked up in Bitcoin right now, and it has that any kind of hack, if someone can create a quantum computer to hack the Bitcoin network, that would be a huge problem. So, this is something that we've been talking about for 5 years, and CELLFRAME has been built to incorporate the quantum proof algorithms from the start. And in addition to the fact that CELLFRAME is quantum proof from the start, CELLFRAME is the problem with becoming quantum proof is that the size of the signature gets much bigger, many times bigger. So you need a very fast network in order to support the post-quantum algorithms. So that's what CELLFRAME has done. We've created a network that's quantum proof from the start, and that is fast enough to support the quantum proof encryption. So our answer to Vitalik's tweet is, you're about 5 years late on on talking about this. But hey, welcome to the post-quantum world.
Yeah, that's good. So, okay. Harigan,
Okay.
do you have any questions?
Yeah. One and last question, most expected question. What was the upcoming event on staking and mainnet? Do you have any answer to this?
Well,
I mean,
yeah. Upcoming right now. I mean, just in the past couple
because
days,
this was the most asked question in our community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone knows that we've launched the staking site for single token staking, and as well as the bridge. So those are two kind of pretty key parts of the process of moving towards the main net. So it's an exciting time for us in that sense. So I encourage everyone to go ahead and stake their cell right now. Since that's working, the emissions, we adjusted the tokenomics recently to include new emissions for this early part of the CELLFRAME network, where we're going to need to encourage people to create a node to join in. So right now you can take advantage of this opportunity to get rewards for staking in Cell. Also, I think the next exciting event will be related to the conf call video conferencing service. Dimitri said in the last AMA that the back end is already finished for conf call, and so there will be a kind of an MVP demonstration of that. So that's coming up. It'll be an exciting feature. So right now they're just finishing the UI for conf call. And then also, I think we're going to be announcing some new partnerships. We had a successful time at the Blockchain Life conference in Moscow. A lot of people coming up to us saying that they're very excited about blockchain and that they are ready to work with us to integrate CELLFRAME into their business in some way or another. So we might be having some announcements as well on that side. And then we're also, in terms of, I guess, new things happening on CELLFRAME, we've added to our content team, and we'll be releasing more tutorials, and also start doing basic kind of informative content for people about blockchain technology and stuff like that. So yeah, we hope to see you guys all on our social media. Follow us, get in our chats, and follow us for all the latest updates on the development process.
Yeah, sure. We will keep our fingers crossed for waiting on the mainnet. And thanks for your answering. And I would like to ask this one more, our admin, Crypto Maddie, who is one of our important core member. So he wants to felicitate you for your answering, and he wants to address our community peoples on behalf of our community peoples how the AMA has gone. Crypto Maddie, can you?
Yeah, hi team and Mr. Gleb. I'm Crypto Maddie. I'm owner of Crypto Maddie YouTube channel. So I want to thank you, Mr. Trending Kaipulla, owner of Crypto Insider News channels, and team who initiated this grand AMA. I want to thank you, Mr. Gleb, for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today. Thank you so much, Mr. Gleb. Yes, Mr. Gleb, apart technical, yeah, Mr. Gleb, apart technical, we can move friendly, I want to ask some friendly questions.
Yeah, of course, sure. Let's talk.
Yeah, Mr. Gleb, did you ever visit India?
No, I actually haven't been to India. I would love to visit India. Yeah, from what I understand, the Tamil community is mostly in the south of India, right?
Yeah, any idea in future to visit India?
Yeah, I would love to. From where I live in Siberia, it's just not too far. There's also we have these birds in Siberia. They're called the black kite. It's a big bird that eats mice and chickens and stuff, and they travel every year from Siberia to India. So we have a little bit of a connection there. And I also have a friend who he's in America. He studies Tamil. He actually is a professor of Tamil language in in New York. So I'd be very interested to learn more about your culture and to visit down there.
Yes, Mr. Gleb, if you visit India in future, please contact our team. We will guide you always.
That sounds great. I've been in crypto for about 4 years, and it's really exciting how global it is, and it's really cool to meet with people from an interesting culture that I don't know much about. So yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, Mr. Gleb, and we are a small Telegram group, and we just started growing in crypto industry. What do you think about our channel? If you have any suggestions for our channel?
I don't know. I just sort of joined your channel today. I think this AMA has been great. I think you guys, thank you very much for having it. It seems like you have a good active community and not too many bots, and people are engaged. So I think just keep doing what you're doing, and you can grow.
Thank you, Mr. Gleb. I have no words to just I want to say thank you. And we are so thankful. Yeah. We are so thankful to so many of you who has been with us every step of the way, like success and failure. So this day it finally came, and I hope we did something big for Tamil communities and peoples. So friends and teams, if anyone has any questions about anything we discussed today, feel free to send a message in our groups. Our admin will reply to that messages. So thank you guys.
மக்கள் நிறைய பேருக்கு இருந்திருப்பீங்க. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து என்ன நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து லாங்குவேஜ் புரியல அப்படின்னாலும் ஒன்றும் ஃபீல் பண்ணாங்க. நம்ம யூடியூப் சேனல்ல இந்த வீடியோவும் இந்த ஆடியோ வரும், அது கூடயே தமிழ் டிரான்ஸ்லேஷனும் நம்ம யூடியூப் சேனல்ல சீக்கிரமே வந்துடும். ஏன்னா இப்போ டைம் கன்ஸ்ட்ரைன் அவங்க வந்து சொல்லியிருந்த டைம் கன்ஸ்ட்ரைன் எல்லாமே இருந்தது. அதனால நம்ம பிளான் பண்ணது சொல்லிட்டு அப்படியே தமிழ் டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் கொடுத்துடலாம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி பிளான் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். பட் ஆனால் அவங்க கொடுத்துருந்த டைம் வந்து ரொம்ப கம்மியாக கொடுத்துருந்தனால அந்த டைத்துக்குள்ள அதுவும் பண்ண முடியல. ஸோ ஏர்லியராக போட்டிருந்த கொஸ்டினை ஷார்ட் லிஸ்ட் பண்ணி சம்மரைஸ் பண்ணி பிரிச்சு கேட்டிருக்கோம். ஸோ வேற எது கொஸ்டின் இருந்ததுன்னா அடுத்த ஏஎம்ஏல நம்ம அவர்கிட்ட சான்ஸ் இருந்தால் வந்தாங்கன்னா திரும்ப கேட்போம். Gleb, what I told them is you have already planned to translate in the gap of each and every questions, because the time constraint we have passed the questions. So if they have questions, they will post. If possible, we will have another AMA after mainnet launch. I hope you will come and join with us. I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to come back. Thank you guys very much. Exciting to meet you guys.
Yeah, sure. We will meet on some other interesting projects and with some other beautiful updates. We will meet again. Thanks for joining the party and makes this event so grand. Thanks, Gleb. Thanks again.
Thank you again.
On behalf of Insider Crypto News. If you want more, since you are new to, you are saying that you are in crypto field for 4 years, so no problem. You just follow our crypto community. We will keep on updating lot of informations. Follow us on Twitter too. Okay, thanks. Thank you all.
All right, yeah, keep up the good work. Thank you.
Okay,
bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye.
Everybody,
Okay.
thanks for joining. make the event success. Thank you.
ஹலோ கைப்புள்ள மைக் என்ன
ப்ரோ இனிமேல் நம்ம கம்யூனிட்டி தான் தமிழ்ல பேசலாம் ப்ரோ. அவர் போயிட்டாரு, கெஸ்ட் போயிட்டாரு.
ஓகே ஓகே.
கைப்புள்ள
சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ.
கைப்புள்ள அப்படியே குரூப்ல அவரை பாராட்டி மெசேஜ் மாதிரி போட சொல்லுங்க பசங்க.
வெயிட், குரூப் சாட் வந்து அன்மியூட் பண்றேன். ஓகே, குரூப் சாட் செஷன் உங்களுக்கு எப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
யாரோ கேள்வி இருந்தா கேளுங்க. கைப்புள்ள மேனேஜ் பண்ணுங்க, அன்மியூட் பண்ணுங்க.
ஓகே, கேட்டிருப்பீங்க, ஏதாவது டவுட்னா கேளுங்க.
நீங்களே கொஞ்சம் ஷார்ட்டா சொல்லிருங்க ப்ரோ, எல்லாருக்கும் கொஞ்சம் அப்படியே கிளியரா இருக்கும். பேஷனில் என்ன பண்ணாங்க?
மார்க்கெட்டிங் ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜிக்கு விட அப்கமிங்ல வந்து கரெக்டா இருந்துச்சு.
ஹலோ
சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ.
அப்படியே இது பண்ணிடலாமா தமிழ்ல? கொஸ்டினுக்கு அப்படியே சொல்லி தமிழ்ல சொல்லிடுவோமா?
ப்ரோ சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் என்ன கேட்டோம்னா வந்து அது நோடு வந்து ராஸ்பெரி பைல ரன் பண்ணுவாங்க. ராஸ்பெரி பைங்கிறது ஒரு குட்டி சர்வர் மாதிரி, கையிலேயே நம்ம எடுத்துட்டு போயிடலாம், ஒரு பர்ஸ் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும் அது. ஸோ அதுல வந்து நோடு ரன் பண்ணி இது பண்ணலாங்க. ஸோ அது வந்து ரொம்ப கரண்ட் கம்மியா இருக்கும். நான் கேட்ட கேள்வி என்னன்னா, அந்த நோடை வந்து நம்ம செல்போன்லயே, மொபைல் ஃபோன், ஆண்ட்ராய்டு ஃபோனோ இல்லைனா ஐஃபோன் இந்த மாதிரி எதுக்காவது பண்ண முடியுமா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நான் கேட்டிருந்தேன். அதுக்கு அவர் என்ன சொன்னார்னா, அந்த ராஸ்பெரி பைங்கிறது வந்து ஃபுல்லாமே வந்து சீலேயே ஏதோ கோட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ இனிமேல் ஃபியூச்சர்ல வந்து இந்த ஆண்ட்ராய்டு வந்து ஃபுல்லாமே ஆண்ட்ராய்டு எல்லாமே கோடிங் எல்லாம் ஜாவால பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ ஃபியூச்சர்ல நாங்கள் வந்து அப்டேட் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாரு. ஸோ இதுதான் வந்து நான் கேட்ட கொஸ்டின், அதுக்கு வந்து ஆன்சர். ஃபியூச்சர்ல வந்து எல்லாத்துக்கும்
ஆண்ட்ராய்டுக்கும் வரும், கண்டிப்பா வரும். ஏன்னா அவங்க ஸ்மார்ட் டிவைசஸ், ஐஓடி டிவைசஸ்க்கெல்லாம் பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதோட சேர்த்து ஸ்மார்ட் போன்லயும் நீங்க எல்லாமே, ஏன்னா ஐஓடி டிவைஸ் வர்றப்ப ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா மொபைல் கான்ஃபிகரேஷன் வந்துடும். அதனால நீங்க எல்லாமே இதுலயே பண்ணிக்கலாம், அப்படி ஃபியூச்சர்ல வரும் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அந்த கொஸ்டின்
23 வருமா 24 எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாமா? இந்த 2022 23 23 கேட்டதுக்கு அவர் சர்டன் டைம் எல்லாம் கிடையாது, டெவலப் ஆகி வரும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாரு.
இப்போ மெயின் நெட் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்றதுனால அதை முடிச்சுட்டு தான் அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் அதை டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னு
இதான் முதல்ல சொன்னது.
ஆடியோ ஒர்க் நீங்க சொல்லிருக்கோம்.
மெயின் நெட் எப்போ லான்ச் பண்றாங்க ப்ரோ?
போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க, அதுதான்
கேட்டே இருக்கான். சீக்கிரமே பண்ணிருக்கோம். ஆக்சுவலா ஒரு
அந்த ரன் பண்றது கொஞ்சம் கொண்டு வர்றது, டெவலப் பண்றது ரொம்ப 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 கஷ்டம். ஸோ ரொம்ப இதுவா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க அவங்க, டெவலப் பண்றது ரொம்ப.
ஆக்சுவலா என்னன்னா, நம்ம லாஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் முந்தின கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருந்தீங்கன்னா நாங்கள் கேட்டிருக்கோம். இட்டாலிக்கு வந்து குவாண்டம் கம்ப்யூட்டரோட இவங்க யூஸ் பண்ற அந்த எலிப்டிக்கல் கர்வை வந்து கிராக் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஸோ அந்த கொஸ்டினை கேட்டதுக்கு இல்ல, அதுக்கு முன்னாடியே அதை 5 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடியே அதை யோசிச்சுதான் நாங்க இப்போ வந்து இவ்வளவு தூரம் வந்திருக்கோம். இன்னொரு 5 வருஷம் கழிச்சுதான் அவர் நாங்க வர்ற பாதைக்கே வருவாரு. அதனால நாங்க இன்னும் அட்வான்ஸா தான் திங்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ முடிக்கிறதோட தான் இதை முடிச்சுட்டு நாங்க அப்படியே வருவோம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. 2வது கொஸ்டின் மெயின் நெட்டுக்கு நாங்க அட்வான்ஸா போய்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். நாங்க இன்னும் நிறைய இந்த கால் அப்படின்றதுதான், கான்ஃப் கால் தான் அவங்க வந்து மெயினா இப்ப பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஃபாக் கம்ப்யூட்டிங், அந்த ஃபாக் கம்ப்யூட்டிங்க லைவுக்கு கொண்டு வந்துட்டு மெயின் நெட்டு இருக்குன்ற மாதிரி சொல்லியிருக்காரு அவர்.
ஓகே ப்ரோ.
அவங்களோட ஃபோக்கஸ் இப்போதைக்கு ஃபாக் கம்ப்யூட்டிங்ல தான் மெயினா இருக்கு.
சரி, ஓகே ஓகே.
அதுக்கு வந்து என்னன்னா, நம்ம இந்த எத்தீரியம் மைன் பண்றதுக்கு ரிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணாங்கல்ல, ஸோ அந்த ரிக்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையுமே நீங்க வந்து அதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். அதுக்கு வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரிவார்டு கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அதான் அதுக்கு வந்து என்ன டோக்கன் கொடுப்பீங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டதுக்கு அது நாங்கள் இன்னும் முடிவு பண்ணல. நாங்கள் டோக்கன் வந்து தனி டோக்கனா இல்லை இதேசன் டோக்கனா எப்படி கொடுப்போன்றது தெரியல. அதை நாங்கள் இன்னும் டிசைட் பண்ணல. அது டிசைட் பண்ணிட்டு அதை நாங்கள் சொல்லுவோம், அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அது இன்னும் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணாம இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொல்லியிருக்காரு.
ஓகே ப்ரோ. அடுத்து முக்கியமா ஈவெண்ட் ஏதாவது வச்சிருக்காங்களா நெக்ஸ்ட் இயர்ல இல்ல இந்த வர வருஷத்துல?
இல்லை, இப்போ ஏதோ ஸ்டேக்கிங்க்கு ஈவெண்ட் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கதா சொன்னாங்க, சொல்லியிருக்காரு. என்ன அனௌன்ஸ்மெண்ட்ன்றது வந்து இப்போதான் அவங்க ட்விட்டர் பேஜ்லேயும் ஸ்டேக்கிங் லிக்விட் பூல் ஸ்டேக்கிங், ஒன் காயின் ஸ்டேக்கிங் அது மாதிரிலாம் போட்டிருக்காங்க. இன்னும் அதை பற்றின எந்த டீட்டெயிலும் வரல. அதனால அவர் எதுவும் அதை கிளியரா எதுவும் சொல்லலை. ஆனால் ஸ்டேக்கிங்ல ஏதோ பண்றாங்க புதுசா.
ஓகே ப்ரோ.
அதாவது ஆக்சுவலி அவங்க
ப்ராஜெக்ட் இன்னும் டெஸ்ட் நெட்ல தான் இருக்கா ப்ரோ? 4 இயர்ஸ் ஆகுதுன்றாங்க. ஏன் மெயின் நெட் லான்ச்க்கு ஏன் இவ்வளோ டிலே ஆகுது?
அதான் அதான் முதல்ல சொன்னேனே, குவாண்டம் ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. அதனால அவங்க வந்து டிலே ஆகிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
ஓகே.
டிலே ஆகிட்டு இருக்குன்றாங்க. குவாண்டம் ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. இப்போ மெயின் நெட்டு நம்ம நினைக்கிற மாதிரி மெயின் நெட்டு லான்ச் ஆகி பெரிய லெவல்ல ரீச் ஆகுறது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்னா, சொலனாவே இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் மெயின் நெட் லான்ச் ஆகல. நாங்கள் மெயினாக வந்து செல்ஃப்ரேமை கூப்பிட்டதுக்கான காரணமே அதுதான். சொலனால ஹேங்கிங் இஷ்யூ இருக்கு, அப்பப்போ இதாகிடுது, லாஸ் ஆகுது. ஸோ இதுல என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் ஆகுது அப்படின்றத தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறது தான் மெயினாக நம்ம சொன்னது. பட் அவங்க வந்து அதை அந்த டீட்டெயிலை வந்து கிளியரா சொல்லலை. ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு, நாங்கள் அட்வான்ஸா போய்கிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
ஓகே ப்ரோ. ஓகே
ஓகே.
அப்போ கொஞ்சம் லாங் டைமா தான் வெயிட் பண்ணி பார்க்கணும். இதுக்கு செல்ஃப் ஃப்ரேம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் கொஞ்சம் லாங் டைமா தான் பார்க்கணும்.
ஆமா ஆமா ஆமா.
ப்ரோ ஒரே ஒரு நிமிஷம் ப்ரோ, கேக்குதா ப்ரோ?
கேக்குது ப்ரோ, சொல்லுங்க.
இப்ப அவங்கள்ட்ட இது அப்கமிங் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் பத்தி எதுவும் கேட்டீங்களா?
அதான் ஏதோ பிளாக் செயின் மாஸ்கோ அந்த ஈவெண்ட்ல சொல்லுவோம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. ஆடியோ ஒரு திரும்ப கேட்டுட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்றேன். அது ஏதோ பிளாக் செயின் மாஸ்கோன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் வருது, அந்த இதுல நாங்கள் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்.